spank is cutting my circulation off, but that's okay. I'm so excited to be here. Not really nervous yet, except y'all put 3 minutes. Wait a minute, you told me 10. Now I'm nervous now. Okay. All right. So, yes, I am Christina Smith McCulley. I am married to my high school sweetheart for 19 years now. We have 3 children, and I joined TruVision at the end of February of this year. Real quick though, I know I'm going to get asked this a lot tonight. I'm from Florida. I know, apparently I do not sound like it. And when you go places like Seattle and you ask for ice, and they keep looking at you like you're crazy, you're like, ice, I-C-E, I-C-E, ice. I mean, I'm nice, so I was like, I-C-E, I-C-E. And then my friend is like, oh my word, they think you're asking for ASS. Because the waiters were like, after I spelled it, they were like, oh, okay. And then my friend's like, oh, don't say that no more. So hopefully y'all will understand me, and, oh, they gave me 9 minutes. Good job. Y'all will understand me, and I might not talk too fast. If I talk fast, Angel will just be like, stop. So, okay, I'm going to start my journey. I'm going to go back a little bit. 6 years ago, a lady walked into my salon and had a product on her, and she wanted me to try it. I'm like, sure, okay. So I tried it, I liked it. It was a vanity product, and I thought I could sell a lot of these in my salon, but I am not building a team. I am not getting customers. I'm not doing that whole pyramid thing. And she's like, that's fine, but Facebook kind of built it for me. I was posting about the product, people wanted to buy it, then they wanted to sell it, and so I just kind of built a team. And I was in that company for about 3 years. I ranked up in that company, and I thought I would be there forever. I mean, I had no intention of leaving, but when I was 3 years in, God started dealing with me on that He was done with that chapter. Like, He was done. And so, you know, I was obedient like 10 months later because I needed a paycheck, and I'm like, okay, no. So 10 months later, I actually went on a fast trying to like, okay, I'm gonna get excited about this business again. I'm gonna bust it out and all that. But then that fast led to that clarity that business was done. I didn't know why at the time, now I do. But so I quickly jumped into a makeup company because I needed a paycheck. But you know how, okay, so I was only in makeup 3 months, and you know how like you have a baby and they're really cute to you, and then you look back years later and like, oh, that ain't as cute. That's how my makeup career was, because I thought I was doing good. Oh my word, I look back at pictures and I'm like, why didn't nobody tell me? So I was only there 3 months, and plus I didn't really have a passion for it. And you know, excitement only carries you a little ways, but passion is what's going to keep you going. So for the last 3 years, I've been searching, and I've been trying everything, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've ordered oil kits and shape kits, and I've dug in oysters and got pearls out, which was kind of fun, but you gotta get all poo-poo and all that. It was really gross. And I was in another health and wellness company. I sold a bunch of toothpaste on Facebook. I sold the lipstick that didn't go anywhere, got in debt with that, don't do that. So I had gotten to a point where I was just like in a slump. Also, after my 3rd child, I dealt with some chemical imbalances with hormones, which led to chemical depression, and it led to chemical anxiety. I was just in a kind of a bad place. I had gained like 25 pounds. Nobody really knew it though, because I'm gonna tell you, extra large t-shirts and a size bigger jeans, they had a lot. And when I put my pictures on Facebook, they're like, I never knew you got that big. And I'm like, thanks, because I took every picture from here up. I have one picture. In fact, they showed it earlier, and I have one full body shot. That's because I did not take it. Yes, I didn't take that. I didn't take that. And that is actually, I love it that I have that picture though, because that is where my meltdown almost was. Okay, so after, like I said, I've been searching. And the reason I've been searching for something for 3 years is because, you know, network marketing has a way of making you grow and to be a better person. And I missed that. I really, really missed that. And I wanted that again for my life. But in February of this year, that picture is at a woman's retreat. I was there with my daughter, a Christian retreat, and she had brought me up a double stuffed cookie to the room, and I was feeling like, because we'd already had Krispy Kreme donuts. I mean, 8 of us went on this trip, so we took 8 dozen donuts, and I'm not even lying. I have a picture. We have 8 dozen donuts because 8 women were in the van. So my daughter brought that up. I'm eating it, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. I was very convicted. Sugar had become my idol. And I'm not exaggerating. Like every single day, I was getting a Reese cup and a Coke. I have a salon, so every single day I get off work, I look forward to that Reese cup and Coke. I mean, I stop by CVS, and I get Sprees and Sweet Tarts. Every night was double stuffed Oreos, like 5 pints of ice cream. Y'all, Blue Bell should give me stock. The amount of Bride's Cake ice cream that I sold on Facebook. I mean, I love that stuff. People be going to my store and getting it, and I'd be like, y'all gotta stop going to my store, because I would go in and they'd be out, because I posted about it so much. And so, I was eating so much that I gained like 25 pounds, and in February, like I said, I was at this retreat, and I'm like, something's wrong, like, I've got to do something. And so, my friend, my sponsor, was coming to my salon that Tuesday, and I called her and I said, okay, bring me that sample that you keep telling me about, because see, y'all, she had told me for the past couple of years about this company. And, but my thought was, people are going to think I follow her everywhere she goes, because she was my sponsor in my very first company. And so I was like, I'm not doing that, you know. And plus, she's said, oh, you know, the owners are great. They're real people, because we had been in a company that wasn't that fun at the end. But and I was like, yeah, right. Everybody says that, you know. So I told her, I said, now bring me that stuff. Well, another fun thing is I told her I was not going to sell it though, just bring it to me. Another fun fact that's really cool that I just think is so cool is that I saw Angel on stage a year ago in Vegas, and I was dabbling in a company. I don't even know which one, there ain't gonna tell them. But I was dabbling, and I really wanted to work with her. I was very drawn, and I looked her up on Facebook, and it said she was with TruVision. I'm like, I can't do that, because my friend's with TruVision, and I can't jump over her head. I'm loyal to people, so there went that, but see how God worked that out. So that's really cool. I think that's a really cool little thing. So anyway, she brought the product to me, and I told her, I was like, now I'm just going to lose some weight with this. I'm not selling it. And she was like, okay, well, you know, it's going to help with your sugar cravings. And I'm like, you're right. I mean, I'm eating a pint of ice cream a night, right? So I took it for a week, and by Sunday, I was just like in shock. I mean, in shock. But the reason I didn't want to sell it is because I get recognized a lot on Facebook. Like, I tend to do videos, lip singing videos, stuff like that, fun stuff. And I have a 3-year-old. People recognize my 3-year-old before they recognize me, because they're like, there's that crazy wild child. I'm like, yeah, that's him. So I'll be places. Like, I was in the mall the other day, and people stop me and say, you're that girl from Facebook, and my husband just keep walking. Now, he ain't rude, but he's shy, complete opposite of me. And so I was in a restaurant a few months before this, and this lady said, I think I know you, I think we're friends on Facebook. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, you're the girl that sells everything. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm known as the girl that sells everything. Yeah, okay. So I told Daddy, I'm not selling it now. I'll take it, I'm not selling it. But by that Sunday, when I had not had or wanted a Reese cup or a Coke, I was just blown away, like in shock. And you know, I didn't know if it was like that placebo effect thing where you think it's working, but it's not. That's the first couple of days I didn't want sugar, but by Sunday, almost a week later, I was like, this ain't like in my mind. I mean, it was shocking. And so I prayed about it, and I really just had peace and excitement about doing it. So I called her that Sunday. I'm like, order me the big pack. All in. That was the very end of February. So I ordered it, went to Nashville a couple weeks after that, went 1 star in like 33 days, went 2 star in less than 90. My team is awesome. I love them so much. I mean, people that I've been friends with. In fact, I met my 1 star yesterday for the first time, and we've been on Facebook friends for 3 years. So is that not cool or what? Like, I knew I was going to work with her, and now, of course, I am. And so, but here's what I think about a lot, but when I told Debbie I was not selling this, I thought about, you know, what would people think? What would people think? And I'm going to tell you guys, I've lived my whole life with that fear. My whole life, I've been paranoid and insecure. I was the girl that would walk off from my friends and be like, y'all don't talk about me now. Y'all don't talk about me. Because I was just so insecure. And I didn't want to, I thought I was too loud, too hyper, and I talked too much. And so I've lived with that fear of what will people think, what will people think. But God has healed me a ton from that. There's still sometimes, of course, that I deal with that, and this was one of them times. I just thought, they're going to think I sell everything. Oh, but, you know, here's what would happen if I had listened to that. I wouldn't have somebody like Barbara in my life who found me through Facebook, has been in a 10-year abusive marriage. The husband would not even buy her the products. Her mom bought them for her. She started losing weight, feeling better, has filed for divorce. She called me she didn't even call me. She messaged me and told me that the judge awarded her a 3-year restraining order. She feels like she can breathe again. She messages me every day and tells me thank you. She just told me, she messaged me this morning and said, you know what, I'm gonna go back to school. She's a hairdresser. She said, I'm gonna help other women like me. I mean, that's the kind, I wouldn't have that. And I wouldn't have somebody like Miss Jackie, who is a hair client of mine, who 6 months ago, the doctor did her blood work. She started taking the products 3 months ago, has lost 35 pounds. Her blood work is so different in 6 months that her doctor wants to retest it. Because it's so good, And she's like, no, you're not gonna retest it. That's what it is. I wouldn't have that in my life. So if we listen to that voice, what will people think? What will people think? You are missing so much. And I don't even know if anybody else in here deals with that. But don't let the enemy and that lie steal from you. You have a responsibility. You have a responsibility to help people. And you have a product that's going to change lives, like save lives. Like, what if Barbara would have stayed in that marriage? I don't even know if I don't know, but you have an ability and a responsibility to change life. And I had a vision one time, a long time ago, in another company, which is really cool how God's timetable works, because you think everything's for that time and it's now for this time. But I remember having this vision of standing before him and him saying, I had people for you to help. And you were too worried about what people on Facebook thought about you. They don't even know what they think about themselves. I mean, people are miserable. So they need help. And they have us to help. The statement that changed my life, which is a whole other story I'll tell y'all now, is what other people think about you is none of your business. It's not. It's not your business at all. Because you have a responsibility. And you have the means to get it done. What's that thing? What's that country band? Get her done? You can get her done with this product and change a lot of lives. So my time is up. I think they fast forwarded it, but okay. So I love y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you.
Guys, how about we have her up tomorrow too? I love that, right? Yes, thank you. Yes. I actually hadn't met Christine until today. I don't think, maybe I hadn't, but I love that story, wow. I was actually kind of hoping that she would go into the time was out, but I would be okay with it at the other story. So,